the weather is extremely hot. We don't have this here normally.
I agree with you.
So how do you prepare if you have this weather for a show? How do you prepare for it?
I don't think we can really prepare for anything. There's certain things that one can control. Unfortunately, the weather is not one of them.
True.
So bring layers and then be prepared to remove layers.
That's true, yeah. So tonight you're going to play here at the Pinkpop Festival.
Yes.
You've heard something about the Pinkpop Festival before? You know the history of this big festival?
I'm not familiar with the full history, other than our history of the festival.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
I know we've played it before, and I know we had a great time.
So, but can you remember something specific from the festival? Also, I mean,
I don't remember the past not the past 4 years, but a good chunk of time. So I was kind of hoping you'd tell me how it went.
It was wonderful, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah. And we were, finally Royal Blood is going to play there, because you have to stay here and you have to play here because it's a typical festival for your band. So new album is out. It's wonderful. We play loads of tracks on it on the radio station. Can you tell me something about the technical part of your band? Because just 2 persons and lots of noise. Can you describe me how that came together, that sound?
I think it's the same problem every 2-piece encounters upon starting your band, which is that because there's only 2 of you, you get this immediate insecurity that it will sound like there's 2 of you.
Right, yeah.
So it almost begins as problem solving, really. And that's kind of how it started for us. It was, how can we just have the 2 of us, but fill more space than people would expect.
Yeah.
So and that sort of was a kind of creative venture in itself, really.
Yeah.
And it's remained a really fun way of writing and being creative.
Yeah. So never thought of a 4-piece band or a 5 or whatever. Always the 2. That's the formula, or
I don't know how well thought through it was. It was just more that I wanted to play music with Ben again at the time, and it sounded so massive that that was not a question we were asking ourselves.
No. So how did you guys meet together, you 2?
We actually met when we were about 15, I think.
Oh, really?
At a Battle of the Bands concert. I wasn't taking part, but Ben was, and he was in 2 bands. I was immediately fascinated with his drumming.
Okay. What's so special about his? Yeah, but what's so special about his drumming? Can you say something about that?
He just blends a lot of styles together, and can he's a bit of a chameleon in that sense. But he's just tight and puts all of his personality into his playing.
Yeah.
I think that's a sign of a great drummer when you can hear them in isolation and immediately know who's playing.
Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true, because there are loads of drummers you can replace, but there are also lots of drummers that have that special thing, like Keith
Feel.
Feel, like Keith Moon, for instance, if you go way back, so that's interesting. So you guys met, and then you talked about music, and then the Royal Blood project came together, or how did that went?
Yeah, essentially like that.
Cool, nice. So what's then the plan for the future now? You just had a new album out and doing lots of shows.
Future plans. I mean, we're really coming to the end of touring this album, and we had a very late start in being able to get out on the road. So I think we're looking forward to seeing what's next for us and getting back into the studio. But I don't know. I'm a kind of take it 1 week at a time kind of guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you don't have...
I've never had a 5-year plan. I'm not that kind of no.
Oh, so this whole thing, what you have now, because you're now very successful, it never came to your head, okay, I have to do that, I have to be there?
Absolutely not, no.
No? Okay.
No.
That's cool, I think.
Yeah, that's just how it is.